They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner.
It's like 6 in the morning. We got the cornflakes, Ciroc and lemonade going. You know, everybody just chilling. You know, you dig. Boom. Man, let me show you. We got the fireplace jumping off. It's the after hour. I gotta go upstairs and do what I do. Alright? Ladies want to celebrate. I like celebrating life, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hot summer day on the corner at home.
Oh my gosh, you absolutely won't believe the shocking scandal that's rocking Hollywood right now. Busta Rhymes, one of hip-hop's most iconic figures, has just been caught up in this massive Me Too wave that's sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry. And let me tell you, it looks like we might be witnessing the complete downfall of another industry giant. Ever since Diddy's empire came crashing down with all those explosive leaked documents, just as we predicted, it's created this unstoppable domino effect that's exposing one artist after another for their questionable behavior behind closed doors. And now, with these fresh allegations surfacing against Busta Rhymes, it's becoming painfully obvious that we should have seen these red flags from miles away. But hold on to your seats, because this next part is absolutely mind-blowing. According to an industry insider who's extremely close to the situation, there are these absolutely explosive leaked emails circulating that not only suggest Busta's been living this complete double life, but they also contain some seriously disturbing allegations about him grooming young men into inappropriate relationships. The situation is about to get so unbelievably messy for Busta that it's going to make your head spin. So let me break down every single shocking detail of this scandal that's about to blow the lid off the industry. What makes this entire situation even more shocking and almost unbelievable is that Busta Rhymes, of all people, is being exposed for allegedly being on the down low. I mean, can we just take a moment to process this? This is the same man who has spent his entire career flexing this over-the-top masculinity so aggressive that he couldn't even let another man come near him without turning it into this whole homophobic situation. Let me remind you about that infamous incident back in 2006. This poor fan, who was literally just trying to congratulate him, got verbally assaulted with the most horrible slur just because he dared to touch Busta. And now here we are, with him allegedly being exposed for grooming men. The irony is absolutely staggering. This entire scandal exploded into the public eye when his former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, decided it was time to expose everything in this absolutely jaw-dropping interview on The Art of Dialogue. And when I tell you he did not hold back, I mean he came with receipts and some of the boldest claims we've ever heard about Busta Rhymes. He straight up labeled him as zesty and revealed this whole hidden history of questionable interactions with young men during what was supposed to be the height of his career. Now, according to Big Homie, while this tea might be scalding hot and completely shocking to the average fan, it was apparently an open secret in certain industry circles. Can you believe that? He claimed that club promoters in particular were not just aware of what was going on. They were actively participating in setting everything up. Apparently, whenever Busta was booked for an event, these promoters would meticulously arrange everything according to his specific preferences. And that included making sure the VIP sections were filled with carefully selected, attractive young men, all ready to keep him entertained throughout the night.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh, yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that.
But just when you thought the tea couldn't get any hotter, big homie CC dropped an even bigger bombshell. He didn't just come with vague allegations, he brought specific receipts about this absolutely wild incident involving actor and model Don Benjamin and one of Don's gay friends. According to Big Homie's detailed account, the moment Busta Rhymes laid eyes on this particular man, it was like watching someone flip a switch in real time. The transformation in his demeanor was so dramatic and instant that it left everyone in the room absolutely stunned. Big Homie described the energy in that room in such vivid detail that you could practically feel the tension through his words. He said that the second Busta locked eyes on this guy, his whole personality shifted into this intense, focused state that was impossible to ignore. This wasn't your typical networking situation or casual industry mingling. Big Homie made it abundantly clear that Busta's intentions were far more personal and direct than just maintaining professional connections. And let me tell you about what happened next, because it's absolutely wild. Without even a moment's hesitation or any attempt at subtlety, Busta immediately pulled this man straight into his VIP section and made it his personal mission to keep him there. According to Big Homie's detailed account, Busta was practically attached to this man all night long, watching his every single move like a hawk guarding its territory.
Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, I never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
Just when everyone thought the revelations couldn't possibly get any more shocking, Big Homie turned up the heat to absolutely scorching levels. He revealed that Busta wasn't just showing casual interest, he was completely and utterly smitten with this man. According to Big Homie's detailed account, Busta couldn't contain himself, constantly gushing about how attractive this guy was, making it embarrassingly obvious to everyone in the vicinity that he was completely infatuated. The way Big Homie described the scene, it was like watching a completely different person emerge. Once Busta managed to get this man into his VIP section, it turned into this intense situation where he was practically glued to the guy's side for the entire night, monitoring his every movement with this laser-focused attention that couldn't be mistaken for anything else. Every single step this man took, every gesture, every conversation, Busta was right there, completely absorbed in his presence like a lovesick teenager at their first school dance.
So, I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked.
But hold on to your seats, because Big Homie was nowhere near finished with his explosive revelations. He dropped another massive bombshell by claiming that Busta's preferences had been this widely known secret within the industry for well over a decade. When someone finally asked the question everyone had been wondering, why hadn't anyone come forward with this information before? Big Homie didn't hesitate for even a second. He explained that it all came down to access and privilege within the industry. Being part of Busta's inner circle apparently came with such significant benefits that people were willing to keep their mouths shut just to maintain their position in his good graces. Then Big Homie hit us with another absolutely shocking revelation that had everyone's jaws on the floor. He exposed this disturbing pattern of Busta allegedly lashing out at women, which somehow managed to stay completely under the radar despite his very public image. While everyone in the industry knew about his explosive confrontations with men, his treatment of women somehow never made it to the headlines. And according to Big Homie, this wasn't just some coincidence. There might be something much deeper and more troubling behind it all. He suggested that, like many men living these complex double lives, Busta might be carrying some serious internal conflicts when it comes to his relationships with women. Whether these issues stem from personal struggles, deep-seated conflicts, or something even more complicated, Big Homie implied that Busta's alleged behavior towards women wasn't just random acts of aggression. It could be pointing to something much more complex, hiding beneath that carefully constructed tough guy exterior.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How come you think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matters most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. But if you notice, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? What? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here, nothing's finna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. When I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different.
And if anyone's thinking this is just one disgruntled bodyguard trying to stir up drama for attention, let me tell you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Over the years, multiple men have come forward with their own absolutely shocking encounters with Busta Rhymes, and each story adds another layer to this increasingly complicated situation. Take social media personality Trip Ali, for example. Back in 2020, he uploaded this video that had the entire internet in an absolute frenzy. He claimed that Busta tried to pick him up while he was just innocently walking through NYC on his way to a Halloween party. According to Trip's detailed account, Busta made his intentions so crystal clear that it left him completely stunned and speechless. When Trip's story first broke, it definitely raised some eyebrows in the industry, but like most whispers about Busta's alleged nightlife activities, it somehow got buried under the constant flood of celebrity news. But now, with Big Homie CC adding his voice and these explosive details to the conversation, those old whispers are starting to sound a lot more like undeniable truth than just random gossip. The drama surrounding Trip's story got even more intense when he ended up in this heated confrontation with his friend, who wasn't feeling comfortable about the whole Busta party situation. What started as a simple disagreement quickly escalated into this full-blown physical altercation that left Trip so shaken and disturbed that he decided to completely abandon his plans for the night. But looking back at everything we know now, maybe his friend unknowingly did him the biggest favor of his life, especially considering all these wild rumors circulating about what really happens behind those VIP section curtains. By the time 2021 rolled around, the Busta rumors were back in full force, with whispers throughout the industry that he was once again actively pursuing men. But the situation really exploded into another level of scandal when paparazzi allegedly caught him leaving a gay pride event with a trans woman. The media absolutely lost their minds over this one, and it sent the rumor mill into complete overdrive. But here's the thing that everyone needs to remember. While all this attention is focused on Busta's personal life and these explosive allegations, let's not forget about his documented history of violence. Remember that shocking incident back in 2006 when he allegedly attacked a man just for spitting on his car? The situation got even more serious when Billboard reported that he had a machete in his car. It's like every new detail that emerges just adds another layer to this increasingly complicated story. When Diddy's alleged crimes finally hit the headlines last November, Cam Capone made the strategic decision to bring Orlando Brown back into the conversation. And let me tell you, Orlando did not hold back one bit. He went into excruciating detail about his past claims, adding yet another shocking layer to this already messy situation that has everyone questioning everything they thought they knew about the industry. But wait, because this final piece of tea is about to blow your mind. According to multiple industry insiders, Orlando isn't even close to being the only young man Busta allegedly had these inappropriate encounters with. With these absolutely wild rumors flying around about an alleged tape featuring Diddy, Busta, and male adult workers, people are starting to look back at Orlando's claims with completely fresh eyes, wondering if he was actually telling the truth this entire time. This entire situation is absolutely mind-blowing, and the implications for the industry are potentially massive. We're potentially witnessing the unraveling of yet another carefully constructed image in the entertainment world, and it's making everyone wonder just how many more similar stories are waiting to come to light. The way these allegations keep building on each other, connecting different pieces of the puzzle and revealing new layers of complexity, it's clear that we might be just scratching the surface of something much bigger and more widespread than anyone initially imagined. I am absolutely dying to hear what all of you think about these shocking revelations. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and make sure you stick around for our next video, because trust me, the tea we're about to spill is going to make your jaw drop even further. The entertainment industry is clearly going through a major moment of reckoning, and we're here to break down every single shocking detail as it emerges.